Because I have a
Yeah.
summary that I need to read. Well,
I-
I don't write anything down, and I only prepare it mentally, but still.
We started it.
I've hit the button. I've done the thing.
Okay.
I've done all that I was expected to do of today.
Hey, you can go home.
All right. So, last session. As told by Oliver Green. Oh, woke up in the morning, and I think it's morning. I can't tell anymore, considering we lost time track. Anyways, I did what I did, and I woke up and put on my good face. Then I went and serenaded doing poses on the ground for some reason. I'm not really quite sure what. I think they called it yoga. Well, one thankfully put on a shirt, considering she was nude the entire time. But we were contemplating on how to make some additional funds for our expedition. We looked over our paperwork and we realized, yes, there's the admiral, that was willing to pay money for a certain amount of services. Descriptive, I know. After thinking it over and figuring out, this seems like a good idea, we went ahead and took a 4-hour journey in a cramped, compact car, it felt like. Boy, it didn't feel good. But we made it there. And then, once we arrived, we noticed that, there's this entire town. I can't remember the name, but, it's bustling, and we make it to a cathedral to meet a fine young man who seems to be, attempting to be mysterious. He pointed out that our paperwork not only had what was written, but also had some hidden text that only he could unlock. But then I proved that wrong, and I unlocked the rest myself. He did tell us that he needed some help. He needed some assistance finding out some nonsense regarding some pirates in a town called Cloud Post. Yeah, Cloud. I forget. I'm pretty sure it's Cloud Post, or it might be Cloud Post. You decide. We arrive, and everyone decides to leave the old man alone, and I got lost. We all split up. Not wanting to be too confusing, I decided to blend in with the locals, and took on the form of a nice small ape-like man. And then wandered around until I found, another ape man. And he was willing to help me, because at this point I completely forgot why I was there or what we were doing. Yeah, actually, hold on. Where are we? Oh, yeah. Yes. Then the man showed me to a room, and I gathered my supplies that were missing for some time. I'm quite glad to have found them back. I swear they were mine the entire time, every bit of it. And then he helped us back. We took another cramped journey back to the mysterious man known only as the Admiral, which didn't look like the Admiral, at least not his former self. We discussed terms, and he agreed that young Steve, the man who helped me home, was going to be quite a valuable asset, and I have fulfilled all my obligations on the paperwork. It was clearly my idea, and the rest of the party, they were there too, I swear, at some point. That's how come the car was cramped. Yeah, it all makes sense. Okay, and then we made home with a little bit more riches. And I believe a crudely made gun. Yeah, I think that's what it was. But nonetheless, we tucked in for the rest, as we were well spent after dealing with... Wait, where are we again? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Is this part of the act?
I don't know.
He was
He's a good
cooking, too.
actor.
He was.
Ron got lost in the Fey realm.
What?
There you are.
Wait, did Oliver Green go to adjust his mustache? What happened?
What? What are we talking about? Where are we? What's
And
going on?
that's where we pick up today's segment. Ron, I'm gonna give you full credit for that. That is absolutely a point of inspiration. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
So, you guys have just acquired a deck mount cannon, which is the smaller cannons that are on the Roth slants. They do 40-10. They do use ammunition. I believe. Let me look at the quest again. Oh. You did not get any ammunition for it.
No, there wasn't. But that's fine.
There was not.
The enemy doesn't.
But you
know
guys
that.
have a gun.
And then we
yeah.
pulled out our gun.
And then you guys made your way back to the Roth slants where you're at now. So you guys pick up, basically, just finishing loading up all the stuff you've got.
Wait, did we go and tell? We went and told the information to the person that we were supposed to, right?
Yes.
The Admiral? Yeah, we delivered
Yeah.
to Steve. First mate Steve.
And he was like a facade.
Well, he was trying to be cool.
You can't just try to be cool. You either are cool or you're just not cool.
It's not cool, bro. It's not cool.
Not cool. Don't facade me. Not cool, bro.
But yeah, as you guys finish loading stuff up on the Lance, you can see Regan and Garth talking. And Garth looks a little more confused than usual.
Oh, I know that look anywhere. Yep, I must be at a mirror. Wait. No, that's not me. What's going on?
What is going on?
Things, stuff.
Garth and Regan are talking, and Garth looks over to you guys and kind of waddles over, and he's like, "Oh, good fellow, of course. It seems I've gone and misplaced a series of paperwork, but one of my clients reached back out to me and let me know that they're closing the contract. But it seems I've misplaced it. You haven't seen it, have you?"
What are we referring to? I could see if I could locate what you said paperwork is missing. What does this look
Yeah.
like? What did it say?
It looks quite like a piece of paper with some writing on it.
Ah, very descriptive. Yes, I've seen those. There was one something over there that had like 100 of them all bound together.
Well, at any rate, it's to the Tashimura Syndicate, out in Clowin Cairn. It would appear that they've hired another crew, and my crew, unfortunately, is no longer needed.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. You know, there is a phrase: you snooze, you lose.
Well,
Oliver Green,
unfortunately-
I've seen you sleep in over 14 hours one time.
That's all he does is sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep.
At a certain point, you wonder. You get as much in as you can because you're not quite sure if you'll wake back up the next time.
Doesn't that
Oh, that's
mean you
fair.
should,
It is a
Doesn't that-
trial experience with death, after all.
doesn't that mean you should just like never go to sleep then? If you are afraid you'll never wake up?
That's
Oh,
coward talk.
If I had to end up like you, Dredd, I think I'd have bigger problems.
You can end up like me. That's the beautiful part. But not
I'd rather-
I
from
don't
me.
think I would.
But not from me. I can't do it to you.
Ooh.
No, thank God. But
Do it
at
to me.
any rate, as it were, that quest, I believe it was called Relic Retrieval. If you find the paperwork for it, just feel free to discard it.
Out of character. Was that the other one?
Yeah. One of
Okay.
your guys' quests has expired.
That's
The quest Relic Retrieval is no longer valid.
Oh.
And is that the one that I modified, isn't it?
It is not.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Wait.
making us wait.
Oh, okay. I'm reading it now. I'm not pulling it out in front of him, but I'm just looking over my notes. Thank you. Okay, well, that's fair. I mean, these things do come and go. It is a living world out there after all.
Unfortunate, but these things tend to happen.
In the meantime, do you have any others that we could assist you with for a fair cut?
Unfortunately, no. It seems that only ones I had I've seemed to misplaced.
Ah.
Ooh, a stream.
Well, I will be sure to let you know should I see anything laying around.
Wait, do we need the maps?
Not just yet.
But
'Cause
thank
I
you
could-
for streaming, just in case.
Because I could stream the fights.
Yes. Thank you.
Because I could stream the fights.
But, yeah. As it were, would you like me to make an appointment with Rita Townsend?
I look at the rest of the crew. It is actually rather interesting to meet a celebrity of sorts. What does the rest of you say?
Probably sure.
Listen, all of
Or at
us.
least it'd be interesting to tell her about how we saw her show.
Did we? Did we really?
Yeah.
Did we though?
What do you mean? Of course we did.
From what I gather, a lot of you say that story is well off, a bit different than the way it was described, and unfortunately, I don't know the difference.
We still saw it though.
I mean, Jared's like, yeah, I gave you the tickets.
Yeah. We all went together.
Yeah, we did.
Was I in the show?
No.
No.
Then I doubt I was there.
You were there.
You truly do not remember much, do
It's
you?
in my notes. I have a lot of notes.
I saw your notes at a glance there, Delavo. How can you even read that handwriting?
With my eyes. Also keeps other people from reading them.
You can read eyes?
No, I read with my eyes.
That makes so much more sense. I was like, your eyes do not have words printed on them.
How big is this pencil? Like,
That's a
What
very personal question to be asking somebody.
you know, when I said it out loud, it hit me. In my head, it didn't sound like that. But it does. You're the pervert, Greg.
Maybe don't ask weird
Your
questions.
character has been the most perverted. You know what? I'm gonna hold back.
No, she literally said that innocently. You're the pervert.
Yeah, right.
I
I'm
look,
a
Red.
pervert.
I look at myself and I'm just like,
Well, of course, the sheep fornicator says something.
shut
Uh,
up.
she looks at Wayne Dix, looks down. Like, at least, like, you don't have
See,
a pencil, dude.
there you go. There you go. Being a weirdo, pervert.
Yeah, but
again.
there's no
There you
pencil
go.
there. Where is
Look.
it? You're
See,
just
look.
bones.
Pervert.
I didn't notice it until now, honestly.
See, there's nothing there. It's flat. It's flat as a board.
All of you perverts.
as he covers his crotch.
Who's
Quit
crotch?
looking at my pelvic bone.
His pelvis bone.
Yeah.
Perverts, the whole lot of you.
Well, this coming from the woman who, I don't know if she decides to wear pants, if that's a fashion statement of her region,
She's a
but
She's a hippie.
well, the pants don't hold on her hips, that's for sure. You're right.
It's very freeing. It's good for you.
So it's not
Listen.
good for me when you make eye contact with it 24/7.
I do think
He's wearing a
though,
long shirt now.
Yeah, you should.
I do think if you are going to not wear pants, you should at
Oh.
least maybe
No.
shave your legs. Just
That was before.
a recommendation.
Let's go see Rita Talon. When else are we gonna get this opportunity? opportunity.
I have seen more bark on a tree, or less bark on a tree than those legs.
I don't know where anything's going anymore.
Oh no.
They're longer than my hair.
Well, we might be getting a bit of ahead of ourselves. Good Garth, could you tell me, once we make contact with Rita's contact, are we going to be meeting her like within the hour, within a day, a week, a year?
Well, I requested an appointment within the week, and I can simply send out to them to confirm a date and time.
Okay, what will be the date and the time?
Well, preferably as soon as possible.
Agreed. That's why I ask. So, I'd assume if everyone else has anything else more to do than just the awkward bickering that you normally provide, I think it's time we should go.
Oh, very well. But give me a... And he steps to the side and he opens a scroll and bursts into blue flames. And the blue flames form into a telephone. And he goes, "Hello. Yes. Mr. Garth Greatround. Looking to call in that appointment with one Rita Talon for the soonest available slot. Please reach back to me at your earlier convenience." And the phone bursts into flames.
Oh Lord, it's a burner.
Quite literally, burn phone.
Oliver just stares. Like, I'm not going to address that.
I don't think he's going to address it either.
Who's undressing?
See, the
Pervert.
whole perverted
Hopefully not
thing,
Mario.
it's a continuous cycle with you.
That's all she heard.
I'm not saying that it's wrong, I'm just saying that
And
it's...
after a minute, he says, "Well, it would seem that tomorrow morning we're more than welcome to stop by and conduct our business with Miss Rita Talon."
Tomorrow morning. And
terrific.
actually, out of character, like, what time is it now comparatively? Like, we spent all day doing that nonsense.
Yeah, it's fairly late. The reef is always dark because it's out in space, but it's probably, by your estimation, around 2 or 3 a.m. Most of the crew here is asleep. The Lance seems to have gone through a full maintenance cycle. Regan's acquired new cannonballs.
Okay. Well, if that is the case, that I think it is time for me to retire for the night. If anyone else needs me, I'll be... And I don't say anything, I kind of just wander.
Just sort of trails off intentionally.
Hey, Mr. DeLumbo, is it just me, or do I think Mr. Oliver Green is losing it a little bit further into the ether?
Certainly. No, I think he's about the same as he was, but
You do? You really think so?
I don't know. You might. We might just be having something up about it. I don't know.
I don't know. I get this uneasy feeling sometimes. I feel like there's a past about Oliver Green that we don't know about.
Hold on, where we sleeping?
You can go to sleep.
No, where we at the
On
moment.
on the Roth's Lands.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go sleep inside our spinner. Peace.
Good night, little one.
Turkeys.
I'm thinking in my head that would be so uncomfortable, but then I remember you're a halfling, so like the
Yes.
chair is like practically still like a decent twin bed.
Oh, no,
I don't
screw
think
that.
you guys had attached the spinner to the spelljammer at all.
No.
Bear back,
Oh.
turkeys. I'm gonna attach the spinner to the spelljammers. As I walk away.
What?
Did you just call us turkeys?
That is
I
a
did.
fantastic idea. I would love for you to spend all night doing that. That would be awesome.
Okay.
Well, that's one exhaustion for me.
Because you're
But
staying
I
up?
will do that.
Okay. I'm gonna have Tali help you rig the ship to the spinner to the ship.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. And while I'm doing that, I would like to make a hammock inside for myself.
Do you have rope?
Yeah, we all have rope.
And you can make a hammock.
That's a standard D&D item.
50 foot of hemp rope.
Yep.
50 hemp of rope.
So I make a hammock and I just hide it.
Yeah.
I do get one
So-
level of exhaustion though.
Why?
Unfortunate. Because
stayed
he
up
didn't
the-
sleep.
I didn't sleep. I stayed up the whole night fixing that.
Aw.
It's good. I'll just drive a little bit drunk.
It's a teenager thing
Girl.
to stay up all night.
It's
It's a
It
teenager
really
rebellion thing.
Hey, everybody get inside. We're going. Okay. Damn, too many people on the road. What? There's nobody on the road.
So
the hat man. Don't you see him?
So if Oliver Green's gone and Steven's character's gone, then Delumbo's still up, and I'm just like, Delumbo, what did you find while you were down in on the planet there? What did you find with the those pirate-esque people?
Oh, just more attack plans.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You also found a hard hat and ladder,
Oh, Aladdin.
which you still have.
Those are on your back right now. I did notice that those are still equipped to you.
He's been wearing them the whole time.
Yeah.
I
It
know
stays when I wear them. No one bothers me.
That is a very good infiltration plan. I went invisible, and people like to say followed, but I like to say stalked because it's more appropriate.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
I've done it to you, I've done it to your family, and I've done it now to Mr. Oliver. I've done it now
Yeah,
to
I
Mr.
know.
Oliver Green. I want you to be and have your wits about you with Oliver Green. He seems to be quite shifty. He doesn't seem to be dangerous with his hands or magic. I think he's dangerous in a different way.
In what? Like a conniving way or like a
No, I don't think,
senile old man who doesn't know what he's doing kind of way?
I don't think he is in the I don't know what direction I'm going kind of way.
Okay.
I can't quite put my finger on it. But there's something about him. It seems like he's not telling us the full story. Like
No
a
doubt.
like a
You
veil.
So suspicious of everybody around you.
Yeah, aren't you?
No.
You're not suspicious of me.
No. Why would you?
And
be
there's like, I'm always
meddling with
suspicious
us?
of you.
Right, yeah. This is like you should
I mean,
you
Why would
should
meddling with us if you didn't like us?
it's not that I don't like you. I never said that. I said that there's danger to be had about somebody, even if it's not physical or by magic.
Yeah, especially from somebody who goes around biting people.
That what?
Yeah, you go around biting people.
I don't just bite everybody. I'm not just this crazed offender.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody takes a big sigh.
So you do bite people.
Like
What?
all the time, right?
News to me. Do you
Like a
not
selected fighter.
news to me? Do you not bite your food?
My
Ah,
food
Got you there.
isn't people.
Usually my food doesn't scream back when I bite it.
Neither does
Exactly.
mine. Usually it stays pretty quiet, but there was that guy in the truck. He decided to stay a little longer.
You're not helping. Making it worse.
Anyways, Mr. Oliver Green. I mean, Dilemma. What I was getting at. See, he's already in my head. And he's not even here.
No.
Evandira kind of nudges Molly, and she's like, "It's his first crush."
It kind of seems like because you're the most suspicious one here, that you're trying to make other people think that somebody else is the most suspicious one here.
What am I paying you to be my psychologist? And I walk up onto the ceiling and I grab a blanket and I fall asleep.
Aww.
Were you gonna finish what you were saying? Like,
No, I'm doubting.
I also don't need to sleep, but I'm choosing to right now to be away from you all.
Poor buddy. What do you get somebody who eats people as an apology without breaking your moral compass?
I don't know, like a basket of oranges.
And she like gets
Redness?
so excited and like tries to go find up like oranges anywhere. Oranges.
When she leaves the building, I'm just like, I hate oranges. Let her go. Let her go find them. I wish for the disappointment on her face.
well, you're not gonna say what you're gonna say. You're just gonna.
Oh
pout.
my god. What if she brings back blood oranges? Oh my god.
Yeah.
No. Anyways, yeah. What I was saying. Now that she's gone, I'm just gonna wake up again.
Yeah.
You just like hop down off the ceiling.
Yeah. Just like I'm saying that something about Oliver Green. He's not telling us the whole story. We have to pierce the veil. He said that he had major debts between other communities, gambling, some sort. He's running. He's incognito, per se.
I mean,
You know that's
are you telling the whole story? Is Amalia telling the whole story? No, Amalia has no secrets. She doesn't even have pants.
true. If you cannot wear pants, you cannot hold secrets. And
Well, no, it's true. You can't hold much if you can't wear pants.
I lean into Delumbo. I lean into Delumbo though, and I want to say this very quietly. And I'm just like,
Don't bite me.
You like lean towards the Lambo.
I just lean back, and I'm like, that's very offensive.
You're very weird.
Dude, when in history has our species ever made contact?
No.
This is you're right. It's weird, okay? And I'm trying to make this as fair as I can.
Okay, what do you want?
Okay, I'm gonna go really close and whisper to him and say, "Do you know that Oliver Green's mustache isn't real?" And I lean back, waiting for shock.
Oh.
Do I know it's not real? I don't know.
I mean, you have really high perception skills.
Yeah, maybe I should just roll a
Because
perception check and see if I did or not.
there have been a few times where it's been like, oh yeah, you see this happen, but I don't remember if it's been you see it happen.
Look, you can just go off tell you what, my passive performance is 17 and passive deception is 20. If you just roll,
I got a
What
20.
about either one of those?
I rolled
So
21 for perception.
you'd roll a 20 perception,
21.
21.
11 plus
like-
9.
You definitely seen my mustache has been floppy a little bit, and I correct it.
You didn't notice it was fake?
No, I do. I'm the one who said it.
Yeah, it's been like that for a while.
No, I know.
Like,
But how can
comes
you?
off
No, how can you trust someone
with a
If
fake
they're-
mustache.
if they are faking a mustache?
Here's the thing, you don't. You don't trust them.
So you don't trust them.
Evandira kind of raises her hand and is like, I was faking being
A woman?
a nerdy, shy intern.
Yeah. I didn't notice that.
Why do you have to cut in and make this about you? Do you see we're having a conversation? This is a detective. You want to go admit? You know what? Yeah. Go on, interject.
Dang, it's not nearly as weird as you're making it seem. I mean, yeah, I can tell he's up to something.
No.
But all of you are up to something, except for Amalia.
Am I up to something?
I walk up to her and I'm just like,
Wingdings has been there the entire time, and no one notices him. Like he is completely an inanimate object, blends in with the wallpaper.
He doesn't have to move because he's a skeleton, so he was just standing there.
He's perfectly still.
Do absolutely nothing. And
He's
just wait for people to notice.
he's like watching
Okay,
like
let me
them
roll.
last
Did I know he
Oliver
was there?
Green.
Yes, I knew he knew he was there.
Being Oliver Green
knew
to
he
be a
was there.
shady, and you're a living skeleton.
Yep.
Exactly.
And you're just like, I'm not gonna even bring this up.
You know, I'm getting used to the skeleton just being around. It's startling.
See?
for-
See? Look, people like me around.
no, you have to not be so okay with it. We're gonna meet like a real life like skeleton, non-animated, and you're going to think naturally that it is real. No, not you. You are the skeleton. I mean Mr. Delumbo. You're going to
Yeah.
expect it to move and talk back to you, and then you're going to realize this is death in its most purest form.
Is that a
Oh, it's-
Do you have a
compliment?
thing for the skeleton, too?
I
But
think he does.
He's got a thing for Delumbo. He's got a thing for a skeleton. Man, no wonder
Yeah, I
he's
don't
into
know.
sheep.
I thought this was a kink shame free zone, but I was wrong.
No one said anything about that.
This
You
is-
Kink shaming is my kink.
Yeah, what if it
it makes a lot of sense with you though.
certainly does?
Really?
It really does.
Uh-huh.
Because you got a lot of bones to pick with people, don't you?
Yeah.
It's a very provocative
And I
sentence.
especially got a bone to pick with you.
You're fucking disgusting.
It's getting out of hand. Is that all you had to say? That he has a fake mustache?
No, you listened to only that of what I had to say? I said
And that he-
so many other things about his suspicious personality, that he's got some kind of issue going on, that he's
Yeah.
covering up and on the run possibly, but no, just throw it all out the window. You know what?
Look, I wrote
Forget it.
everything
I didn't
else.
talk to you. You didn't talk to me. We both learned nothing tonight except for me. I learned that you, with those big ears, still can't listen. And I
wrote
am
it
going to walk
down.
away and
Gonna
say,
come at him for his big ears.
last word,
Yeah, that's-
and I'm going to leave the room.
Okay. And that's all. He's in debt for gambling. He's shifty. And he's dangerous, but not physically, but like.
So you did listen to me. I'm the woman in this marriage right now. You did listen to me.
Yeah, I wrote it down, but the mustache one.
And I'm the young one, apparently.
No, you're
No,
the
you
pervert.
really are.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for him.
Shut up, you object.
I was
Pervert.
trying to go to a detective to see if we can try to do anything about it or try to find out more information to see if we're harboring a criminal of some kind further than we actually know.
Well,
I thought
he is
maybe
a
you would pull these ties together. It wouldn't have to
Well,
be me.
We know he's a criminal. He was in jail.
Yes, but for more than we know of.
All right. So what? You want to spring a trap or corner him or something? What do you-
Corner him. I don't need you to help me corner him.
I don't know. What do you want me to do? I'm gonna keep an eye out.
Keep an ear
Gather
out.
evidence.
Keep an ear and an eye.
Well, I only have one eye. So.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Okay.
That's it.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I watched him deceive a man on the ship and steal the various amounts of objects and gold. Right in front of him, too.
Okay. I'm not surprised. Criminal.
You know that 10 gold that he split with all of us?
Uh-huh.
He wasn't being generous.
No. No, also not surprised again.
You're also not surprised? Okay, I'm very good that he's...
I feel like you're trying to get a gotcha here. And yet no one cares.
It's
Oh my god,
true.
who said that? I'm not there.
It's true. I'm just saying that there might be a day where, I don't know, if Mrs. DeLumbo shows up with a mustache one day and tries to convince you of something.
What?
I don't know.
I don't think anyone knows what you're talking about.
I don't know.
No, you don't.
Yeah, what
I
are you
think he
talking
means
about?
don't trust mustache people.
I guess.
I don't know.
No, this is...
Are
Racism
bearded
much?
people okay? I say, stroking my fake beard.
I'm just
Imagine
keeping
putting
my
a
own wits
marker.
about me, but it seems like no one could trust me. So, you know what?
No, you're right. No one can
Well-
trust you.
No, well, it's all four of us, so we'll just keep an eye out for him, and then we'll reconvene at some point. Cross notes, I guess, if we see anything odd happen with him when he's by himself, or if you stalk him again.
I can do that.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to discuss? Anything else interesting you found while you were down on the planet?
My notes are falling apart. Shit. One sec. Page. Strike plans to attack Tashimura. That's what I found. And I don't think I found the deed. Someone else did, right?
That was Evandira, and she gave it to
Oliver Green.
to Oliver Green.
Yep.
And right. Oh. And that's just strike plans against the Tashimura.
Okay.
Tashimura. That's what I found. I'm good at finding strike plans.
So, just in my notes, I'm writing Dredd conspires against Oliver Green.
In your personal notes?
Yes,
It's not, it's a
that's what I'm taking from this session.
I have questions about your limits and
Dredd
like the
conspires.
actions it can cause. And like what your true history and past is about how this other guy said that he's thousands of gold in deep. I wonder how far you have to go to be on the run.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't
I
know.
mean, I was only a level 3 character when we started. Couldn't have been too bad, we swear.
Probably.
I was 500 years old and only level 3. Like, we can accomplish a lot of nothing or a lot of something.
You slept for 275 years, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't count.
I'll tell you, those couple hundred I was up for were busy. So, I'm down to take the rest
So,
if that's what we're doing.
You guys lay down, rest. Evandira does her meditation thing. Wingding stares out into the blank void.
I'm going to write down my own note. Group won't conspire with Dread.
That's what he took from it.
Yeah.
I said we could reconvene and cross notes again later.
For the Dread. Against.
But if he wants to take it that way, fine.
So, as you guys are resting, Evandira, or not Evandira, I'm sorry, Elrina, you are the only one staying awake, getting the spinner attached to the spell jammer, making yourself a hammock out of hemp rope. Kind of chit-chatting with Tali, and then there's like a ping at the back of your mind, and it's like, you've received a message from Grimnar.
Grimnor?
This is a collect message.
Accept.
Sorry, I was shooting something.
I guess you write this. Hold up. Notes.
The Light of Frey has healed the townsfolk of Roxbury. Will be departing soon, but the townsfolk are beginning reconstruction of Roxbury.
Cool. I only got the Light of Frey. I'm just kidding. Got it.
Would you
Ooh.
like to respond?
Oh shit. Oh, I say oh shit, then I say oh that's awesome. Thank you. And I guess that's it. Bye.
So that was part of the message.
Yes.
Bye. Love you.
Yeah, like that. Bye. Love you. Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Okay.
I guess I'll go tell the detective. Yo, the Lumbo!
How late? What time is it?
I mean, I'm gonna say this happens like just before you guys would wake up, so she gets finished with what she's doing and then she'd come wake you guys up.
Running. Okay.
Post long rest.
Yo,
Yeah.
you got a message.
From who?
I have no idea. It's a collect call.
Okay.
But the town of Loxbury,
Roxbury.
yeah, the people are healed
Good.
and they're beginning to reconstruct the town.
Okay. That's good.
I don't know why the hell they're sending it to me. I'm not from there, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know why they sent it to you either. But,
Yeah,
you know,
'cause
maybe they got the wrong. Maybe it's like you put the wrong, it's the wrong numbers or something. Like
I don't know how you mix a number if it goes by names, but whatever.
I don't know how it works. So
Maybe
but-
you were Crow's favorite.
Never mind, they could keep calling me.
well, there you go.
But at any rate,
She talked to Crow like that because she was nervous and she didn't know what else to say. Probably
but yeah,
thinking,
at any
"What a
rate, you
weird
guys'
kid."
long rest passes peacefully otherwise.
Nice.
Hey, Cardano's
Okay.
back.
Ollie is going to show up in the middle of the night with a bag full of oranges. Various shapes, sizes, and brands because she didn't know what kind he liked.
Can I have one?
No, it's a friend. I made Dread sad.
I don't think he eats oranges at all.
Hey, Dread,
Yes.
guess what?
Chicken butt.
You didn't satiate your hunger.
Nope.
She's just gonna leave like the full bag of oranges like next to his cot, so that way when he wakes up, he will wake up with the like fresh oranges.
Do I
That will
get
be
do I get
kind of
a second
perfect day
one?
for him?
Do I get a second
Yep.
one?
Well, you have to re-roll.
Guess what? I rolled the same one. The same hunger is so much worse. So, Amalia, you come place the oranges by me, and I'm clearly awake. Oh, hello. Hello, young one.
Hey, sorry, I just wanted to drop this off. He just had it was an accident. He was gorgeous. Just like leaves him.
I'm not-
And just like waits for a second. Like she'll go over to her cot and like pretend to go to sleep, but like her covers are up and she's just staring to like see if he likes them.
You know, after death, citrus really has like a bad taste in your mouth.
Okay. She just like turns and like cries.
No, no, no. I appreciate the gesture. It's just, it's something I can't really use. Now, there is something I could use.
Yeah, how can I help?
Oh, I'm glad you're so willing to help. So,
Well, I made you sad and it was an accident. And I wanna make sure I make it better.
that's great. I'm horrendously just broken about this. Like, I'm torn on the inside and the outside. I'm very sad. Now, I just need this does say that it can be harvested from a villing creature.
Yep, that's correct.
What?
And I'm not sure how to bite it out of you either.
Yeah.
But I'd like to promise something, that this won't hurt very much. Do you give me your graces to, you know, me? I have these weird hunger strikes, and I didn't satisfy one last time. I was watching over you when you were going to be surrounded by those pirate beings, and I was going to jump down and save you at any moment if they were to strike. I was there. I was ready to save your life. If you could do this one little favor for me, it would put such a grin on my face.
Well, yeah, I can help. What do we need to go shopping for something?
No, I just need to harvest some of your psychic energy.
Oh, well, okay.
Great.
Especially if you say it's not gonna hurt. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna. No, it just says
What
you
are
need.
friends for?
Yeah, just willing. Okay, so, to probably make this easier, and I'm gonna turn her around, and I'm gonna hand her one of the oranges, and I'm just gonna be like, just bite on that.
Okay. Bite on the oranges.
And I'm going to harvest psychic energy from her.
Okay, yeah. What emotion are you going to be feeling as he harvests psychic energy?
I guess confusion. Because she does not know what. She had no idea what to expect.
Like, it's not fear. It's just like straight. What?
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you harvest the psychic energy from her, it tastes like seltzer water, unflavored seltzer water.
Oh, this
like
is trash.
static.
It's trash.
It's kind of what your body needed. Like, it satiates the urge. It just doesn't taste good.
Okay. So I at least have to roll.
Does
I at least
fear
have
make
to
it
roll.
taste better?
I'm gonna try to do as minimal damage to you as possible.
Okay.
And the dice said max. So
Well, it's a good thing I'm about to go down for a walk.
it's 6 plus 4. It's 10 on the basic bite. I take my teeth out of your neck, and I'm just like,
I like to believe that's when I walk in serenading, getting like, oh,
I let go, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Oliver Green. Amelia brought oranges this morning.
and continue playing and pretend like I don't know, didn't see anything. And it's like, yep, okay. Inspiration.
Oh, thank you. She's going to need it.
Right. And I'll be in the lavatory if you need me.
Good. You know it's rude not to knock, right?
And I just keep walking.
See, I knew he was suspicious. He comes out of nowhere. Well, thank you very kindly for some of your seltzer, psychic energy juice. I very much appreciate it. Amalia?
I'm glad that I could help, but maybe next time, give me a little more warning about what I can expect.
I told you to bite on the.
Confusing.
I told you to bite on the orange.
I have been on the orange.
Do you need another orange? Yes? Okay. And I hand you the basket of them and I walk out the room. Because now, like, my hunger's gone. Like, I just have, like, that natural, like, feeling.
I spend an hour in the restroom.
Like, I clearly know lay on hands, too. This is the problem.
So, while you're in the bathroom, occasionally you hear somebody pound on the bathroom, and they're like, "Come on, man! I don't have to walk all the way down to the town. How do you expect me to climb a rope ladder when I gotta pee?" And you're just like, "What?"
I just don't flush the toilet. Like, I just turn the water on.
But at any rate, you guys pass through your long rest. No actual problems pop up. The only event was Crow reaching out to you guys to Ellerino.
Mm-hmm.
I will go ahead and let Amalia get the benefits of a full rest.
Ooh, there you go. You got bit and you get rested.
It all works out.
But yeah, the next morning, as you guys are waking up, getting rested, making some rations, spicing them up maybe, you feel the ship begin to shudder as Talia and Riven spin up the ship for transit back down to the surface. It seems like not long ago, you guys had just passed over the town of Wignan from the Purporlian League, from Roxbury. So you guys are following a similar path, but begin to veer off pretty harsh towards the end of it. And the jungle of Brute Town comes into view. So you guys are flying over the strait between Wignan and Brute Town as you begin to descend to the city of Burley. Burley's a massive metropolis city that seems like it has rapidly undergone growth. Like, where some of the buildings towards the center of this town are brick and mortar, a lot of them are like thatched roof wooden structures that seem to have popped up quick, fast, and in a hurry. As you guys slowly bring the ship to land in the harbor, you can see that there are a lot of peasant onlookers kind of staring at the ship as it comes into land, just dumbstruck.
Oh, look. I think they might be fans of the ship. Isn't the ship famous?
I just don't think they've seen a ship like this before, probably.
What?
That could
Maybe.
also be true.
Well, I mean, spelljammers aren't rare here, but these people probably haven't seen one anytime recently. Root Town's only just getting back into the political sphere. It was like 5 years ago, it was more or less just kind of a shanty town. Most of the island was jungle a while ago.
But
What?
At
why?
any rate,
Like how long ago?
about
5 years.
3 5 years ago.
Well,
Really started getting off the ground about 3 years ago when Rex Talon and what was the other Talon name? Rita. What was Rita's sister's name?
Oh,
does Kelly know that?
It's Inca.
Inca, that's right. Rita, when Rex and Inca came through with their pirate crews and more or less just beat down everybody who fought back. They kind of more or less conquered the island through force rather than peaceful means. But from what I understand, they're good people. Never run with them myself, but
That is kind of rad, though.
yeah, I've heard rad shit about them.
well,
At any rate, Tali and I are going to go procure some more rations, maybe an extra bed since there doesn't seem to be enough of them. Anything else you guys need while we're in town? Food, water?
actually, would you mind if I provide you a small list and a small parcel of gold to go along with this to procure these items?
Absolutely.
You know,
I
we do
much
need,
appreciate
we need some ammo for that gun we got.
Can I send a shopping list as well?
Sure.
I'm walking like a zombie.
What are you doing?
Hmm.
I think maybe one of the spirits from the graveyard has come and conquered her body. Ooh.
Are we driving? I get the keys. I just fall asleep standing.
Girls all puckered out. Teenagers do just stay up all night playing video games,
Rock music, the big one.
listen to rock. Not the classic stuff like, you know.
No, tell us the classics of
Uh,
this session, please.
Man,
I don't know.
they just turn up their sending stones loud at night and just fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oliver Green, can I add
you
a few?
know, like the good ones, like Scaly Weights and the
Blood and Thunder.
Blood and Thunder. Yeah, that's a great song.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like the Hellhammer.
Van Helsing.
Ooh, what's that?
Oliver Green, who is a bard, is just watching you two ramble off songs that he probably knows majority of, but it's like, I think the majority.
Oliver Green, are you done with that list? I need to add a few things to let her go fetch.
One moment, sir.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm actually just double checking some stuff.
I wake up and I'm groggily walking to get the keys.
Ellerina, you look rather exhausted. Are you okay?
No, I is.
But yeah, you guys offload the spinner near here, and Regan approaches you, Ellerina. She's like, "Do you mind if I use the spinner here in town to gather our supplies?"
Yeah, that's fine. And I take out the hammock, I hang it, and I fall asleep. Literally, all in that span.
Oh man, poor girl's just tuckered out. Well, at any rate,
I'll go with you to get supplies, because especially with Ellerina being so sleepy and this place being so wide-eyed about the skimmer, I want to make sure that nobody tries to jump up on you or tries to take the skim.
Young Ellerina, as much as I appreciate your concern for her protection, I do believe she's done this many a time before. We could actually really use your help in our adventure.
Well,
Really?
I figured I'd take Tali and Vexa along with me. We'll leave the old man in the car, though.
That's fair.
At any rate,
Okay.
why
Will
don't
you
guys
be
grab a car and head on to the Senate floor?
Can you get most things in the city for at least about 30 gold? You can find most things you'd need, right?
It depends on what you're looking for.
Just simple things that, most people would come encounter with.
Like,
Simple thing, yeah.
Yeah, like simple
It'd
things that
definitely be a little
all
more discreet.
like simple things that all people have.
yeah, probably.
Name 2.
Blood.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure people keep that in their body.
No. This is a exchange of goods for payment. And the other one is, well, I have a little bit of a list, but you asked the name too. One is blood, the other is flesh or raw meat.
Oh, I thought you
Raw
were
meat
gonna
I
say
can get in excess.
Fantastic. So I need the raw meat and the blood.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to get your blood.
Okay, so I can offer a few other options.
I swear, if you say sheep.
It is not sheep. But sheep can be turned into raw meat.
Oh, thank God.
And the blood of sheep would do fine. So if you find
settle for a goat.
it's fine. If you find a butcher, you have hit a landmine for me. So the last one you'd probably also find a butcher shop.
Did he
Because it
say
is.
landmine?
Well,
The last one is cerebral spinal fluid.
Come on, these are rather ridiculous, I'd say. Who asks for these things? And don't say wizards. And I look at Ellerina.
No, I've known a couple wizards. I've never known a wizard to ask for cerebrospinal fluid. I don't even know what that is.
Well, I hope you can find it, and I'm gonna put 30 gold into the little pouch.
Okay.
Be like, hopefully you can find one of these supplies for me. I'd appreciate it.
I'll try my best.
Okay. I look around and I'm just like, good day. Good day so far.
Uh-huh.
Ron's over here doing math. He's wearing his math face.
Well, actually, I'm just looking for. Here it is. Yeah, a little bit. But I am sending it to you on Messenger.
Okay. So I will let you finish that list, and we'll move on to the next scene then.
Ready. I
Mhm.
just sent it.
Oh, okay.
Simple stuff.
Yeah, they can find all that. Regan especially knows where to find stuff like that.
How about ammo?
He definitely can find ammo for you.
Oh, yeah.
and ammo for our big gun.
Also, yes.
Is it big?
So we're just sending them off to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Garth approaches you guys. Ooh, wow, those are expensive. Garth sends you guys off to, or you guys send Regan off, and Garth approaches you guys and says, "Well, to our appointment.
Mm-hmm.
I think between the twins and Miss Serafina, they'll have plenty of protection here on board the ship."
Very nice. Very nice.
That's very reassuring to hear, as we actually are not quite sure as to how long we might be.
What? I actually know where we're going. It's not my first time here in Brewtown.
What business have you had here before?
Well, setting up the initial contract with Miss Rita Talon to get some things flown over from another territory.
What
At any
kind
rate,
of things did they need? Was it when they like reinstitutionalized this area to be theirs?
yes.
True.
I'm sure you wouldn't want to pry into a lady's life and what kind of arms and her family are buying.
Nope. I have my own problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
At any rate, let's go. So you guys walk through town. Garth points out specific restaurants you can go see. He points out some shops that are in town. One of which seems to be closed now, boarded up, and it looks like it was lit on fire. It was, at one point, a bakery. And eventually you guys make it to the Senate floor. So their actual town headquarters is a very large building with, like, a traditional domed top that's made of glass. It is a truly regal building, surrounded more or less by a shanty town. Some of the buildings are brick and mortar, but the vast majority are hastily constructed wooden timber, thatched roofed buildings. But this is one of the oldest ones in town. And as you enter, you guys can see that there is a paraclocra behind one of the counters as soon as you enter. And they look at you and go, "Name for your appointment, please." Garth goes, Garth, great round. I've been here before, Miss Korea. I've been here before.
Miss who?
Miss
Korea.
No, the sound.
K-A-R-I-E-A.
I'm sure I'm not hearing this right.
That's her name.
I'm sorry, what did you say? Did you say Korea?
Korea.
I also heard Korea.
Like a
I don't know why that would be a weird name to you.
What's a Korea?
I don't know either. It's just I've heard this place called East and West Korea.
Well, I've never heard of it. It was a weird story. At any rate, I've been here. Surely you recognize me. I'm kind of hard to fucking forget. And she nods and says, Yeah, Mr. Garth. Miss Rita's kind of busy with some out-of-towners and an appointment. You guys are gonna have to come back a little later. She had to push off your appointment. So... Okay, bye.
That's incredibly rude.
I will have you
How
know
long
the
are we
name
looking
Wingdings travels far and wide. All appointments are open to me.
How long are we talking? I mean, is there at least a time frame?
They're very important clients, and Miss Rita would prefer not to be disturbed while she's entertaining an out-of-town type. So, there's that.
But would she be willing to talk to a skeleton?
Holy shit, are you a skeleton? That's rad.
Right?
I don't think I'm ever.
At any rate,
All bones.
I don't think I'm ever gonna use that word "rad" ever again.
someone would like, you guys could give me an insight check.
And when I say I'm
Yeah,
not gonna,
I will definitely roll an insight check.
when I say I'm not gonna use it ever again, that's a long time.
That's a 10.
Oh no.
You know what? I'm going to use my inspiration.
Do it.
I mean,
Inspire
you just got
yourself.
it today.
That's worse.
Oh no.
So I'm going with 10.
So
Quick,
with
someone not
the
me.
10, you can tell she's not telling you something, but you're a little off put by the fact that she seems to have just dismissed Garth's Great Round and you guys out of hand, and you guys just made the appointment. It's a little frustrating, and it's beleaguering your wiles. Like you can't think of a good comeback for it at this moment.
Which could be simply, do we have a time frame as far as when she will return? I mean, I'd hate to go somewhere too far off and miss her.
Gonna be several hours, maybe upwards 3 to 4 hours.
Oh god.
Oh, perfect. Then that is waiting time. I can wait in the lobby. And I just stare.
Give me.
That's the thing you wish to do is wait in the
I'll give
lobby.
you guys. If anybody has a passive perception over 17,
I do.
okay. Delumbo, you're looking over the counter. You and Garth are roughly the same height. You're big dudes.
Mhm.
You don't have to lean over to look over the counter. You just kind of glance down with your good eye. The logbook isn't even open. It's closed.
What a bitch!
Punch her in the boobs.
So so you're sure there's nothing?
No, unfortunately, her schedule's completely full until
you-
then.
I was just looking down on that freaking thing.
She's not even looking at the book. She looks right at you and says that.
And you just
Out of
know
counters.
and you just know that off the top of your head. You don't have to check out anything.
I'm a very good secretary, sir.
You sure?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Anyone who would like to.
Fuck it. I'm the one that's speaking.
I'll go
Persuasion?
ahead and make the roll.
I'll do it.
Let him do it.
Okay, fine. You do it.
7 plus 9. So
Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's 16.
yep.
So she kind of lets out a really loud sigh, like an obnoxiously loud. Gah, fine. And she flips open the logbook and like flips through pages to a current one. And then she kind of shakes her head side to side. You can see her reading the names off the list. If you'd like, you gotta make an active intelligence check to try to read these upside down. But anybody who's standing here talking to her may do so.
An intelligence check.
Yes. Because you're trying to read something as it's upside down.
Wow, Delumbo's kind of dumb.
Sorry, what kind of check?
Intelligence.
Buddy, I got that psychic energy. It grants me advantage on intelligence checks.
There you go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
I don't wanna go. I wanna sleep.
Oh, baby. I can read that upside down hieroglyphic backwards and in Braille. I got a nat 20.
Gorgeous, beautiful, love that.
And that's-
You get to choose your initiative score.
A 20 and a... My initiative
What?
score?
Yeah, that's what.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
that's what you got in the fortune card for nat 20.
Oh, okay.
Card is, you get to
I was
choose
just
your
like,
score.
bitch, I'm gonna go first if she wants to close that book real quick.
So no,
Like, you
you're
look over
reading
the
this
desk and just start
upside
shooting.
down, and it goes something like, Taya of the Titans, three blank spaces that have X's crossed through them, and then Garth Great Round, and like Garth's meeting is in like the next 15 minutes,
So we're on time.
and then like after
Actually,
Garth, there's like 12 people. Each
Afterwards?
meeting spaced out about 20 to 30 minutes apart.
But we're on time?
Yeah, you guys are early, but maybe 15 to 20 minutes early.
So, who is good at sleight of, or no, so as her hands are out and she's checking this book, Amalia wants to see if she can very subtly reach out and touch her hand with the afterthought rose in her hand.
Make a sleight of hand check. And I'm gonna set the DC lower.
Can I give advantage?
Do you have proficiency with sleight of hand?
I'm pretty
I
good
do.
at sleight of hand.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
if
he
you want,
doesn't.
you guys could give her advantage.
Okay, sweet.
Describe how you would give her advantage, like trying to reach out and touch this Paracocra's hand.
I hand
And
her
she's
my
holding up
hand.
a glove boot.
Just gonna hold hands.
No, I literally give her my hand.
That's actually much better than I would do.
Yeah. That's a 15.
Okay, you literally give her your hand. You just take it off,
Just
and the Paracocra's just like, that is the raddest thing I've ever seen.
And then I'm gonna try to sleight of hand that whole book away.
That is going to be much more difficult.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get her out of a shitty mood, or at the very least distract her long enough for us to get past her because when she feels the afterthought rose, she's gonna have the nicest memory that she's gonna be reliving the nicest memory that she has.
Okay.
It's meant either as a distraction or as a hey, quit being such a bitch and be nice to us.
So you touch her with this afterthought rose. Oh wait, what did you roll specifically?
15.
50. Okay, yeah, you clear this DC easy. So you pop off your hand and hand it to Amalia. Amalia waves it at her, and she's just transfixed by the skeletal hand, going, "That's rad. That's so cool." And then you lean in closer and brush the rose against her fingertips that are behind the book, where she can't see you moving.
Nice.
And her eyes kind of cloud over for a moment. And I'm going to give Alex advantage on his check. If I remember, the afterthought rose lasts for 10 minutes.
Come on, baby.
So let me double check it.
Purple. Rainbow dice. Can I use my heroic inspiration on one?
It does. Yeah, you can.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you need it.
Oh, I need it.
Because you're
She
rolling
has
that.
feelings of warmth.
One of them was a 1 and the other was a 5. Come on.
So you try to swipe this.
I'm gonna
this
use
book from.
I'm gonna use the inspiration.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so it's a 5. Still is the highest.
Lord.
Plus
You
4.
go to try to sneakily pull this book, and the Paracocker's hands are grasping it, but her eyes are still clouded over.
You stupid gripping fucking give me this. I can see that
Hey,
you're
Garth's no, quick. While she's distracted, let's go.
Yeah, okay.
I know where Reed's office is.
Beat it.
Let's go.
Go.
Book
Book it.
which door, Garth? I'll lead the way.
And he's rushing you guys through past her, and then walks back through the doors that he escorted you guys through, or pointed you guys to. On this map that I have pulled up, past the foyer in the front, he has you guys go to the right, and then all the way back to this trapezoidal room at the back there. As you guys pass by other people, you see several interns. You see some other of the cabinet members here. There are a lot of different Aarakocra here, of different breeds and varieties. But nobody seems to pay you any mind. It's not weird that you guys are here. Occasionally somebody stops and is like, "Holy shit, is that a skeleton?"
I give them a hearty nod and
Listen.
keep moving.
You talk about getting knee pants. We need to get this guy a full set of clothes. You are conspicuous as hell.
That's
Only a little.
nonsense. That's nonsense. I just put my arm around your shoulder and like, good man, I got an idea. We have a proposition for you. You in your current state, we can get tons and tons of fans if we just play our cards right. And you can be famous.
I'm listening.
Hey, little boy, do you want to be a star?
Let's just say you're rather versatile in many roles with appearance alone, and I don't want to typecast you, so I'll give you your choice to who you play. But talk to me one day when we're not so busy.
At any rate,
Gotcha.
Garth leads you through these back rooms to Rita's office, and the door is closed. And like, he tries to handle really quick, very quietly, or as quietly as, you know, a 500-pound hippo man can. But it's locked.
Oh, actually, you say it's locked. Let me give it a shot. Sometimes you just gotta jiggle the handle, right?
Okay, quiet.
And I'm going to
Be
attempt to
more
make one.
subtle. Ah, nice.
As you get close enough to lockpick this door, give me a perception check.
Let's see. That is a 14.
Okay, so you hear some muffled, pleasant talking. It's not like they're trying to be sneaky or quiet, but they're not talking very loud either. But you can hear two women talking, and one of them says, "Well, considering the prices that Sinky's giving us, I don't think we can be a smuggling outlet for what you." And then like it's a little more muffled, and then the reply comes. The other woman says, "Well, the Titans are looking to acquire more of this particular herb. We need saltpeter, we need charcoal, we need the stuff to make gunpowder." And then like the conversation dips a little lower, and you can't make anything else out.
I just, with my ear to it, is like, don't worry. I swear, I did not space out this time. I was actually listening in on a rather intense conversation between two individuals.
Okay.
Did you hear any names?
What?
You're doing the spacing out thing.
Do you know who it is in there?
Aren't we here to see Rita? I believe we're here to see Rita.
Yes.
And I just keep listening.
Give me another perception check.
That's better. 17.
Okay, so now we actually clear some good DCs here. Like the conversation is carried on from that point. But you can hear who you imagine to be Rita Talon say, "I've come into some problems with my supply chain, but we'll be in touch. This close to Wignan, the Titans are definitely an ally, and with the Badlands to the east, we could use an ally with firepower like yours." And the other woman replies, "Well, the Titans can provide some amount of material, but manpower is going to be your problem. At any rate, I have another meeting to get to." And then there's a soft pop, like a balloon popping.
Did I recognize the voice of the other woman?
You did not.
Oh. Okay.
I know I recognize the name.
Well, you
Not in character. Not in character. Out of
Yeah.
character.
My character doesn't know shit. Just know that it was a female voice that wasn't Crow, but still claimed to be a Titan.
Mm-hmm.
But at any rate, after a few minutes,
I'm going to knock on the door after I hear the popping sound.
so after you hear the popping sound, you knock on the door, and the person you imagine to be Rita Talon calls back in a sing-songy voice. Yes.
We have Garth here. He is your next scheduled appointment. Just letting you know he's here early.
Good. Show them in. This appointment concluded a bit quicker than I anticipated.
Will do. Thank you. And then I open the door for Garth.
So, like, you open the door and you just walk through too.
Yeah.
You guys see an Aarakocra, another Paracocra, actually. She's got, really bright red feathers, a big yellow band across her head, and the tips of her wings are a bright blue. Rita Talon is on the younger end for Aarakocras.
Are they frosted tips or?
I don't know. Kelly would have to answer that question. I'm just going by the picture I have. But she's on the younger end for Aarakocra, and specifically, she's kind of pretty by Aarakocra standards. You can imagine she's well off. But as you guys enter, she goes, Garth, I was pretty sure anyway, that you were supposed to be coming with a sizable amount of money, and beggar me if I'm wrong, but I don't see a crate of coin with you. And Garth kind of hangs his head and he says, well, about that. We'll talk. Everybody come on. We have a discussion. I hope you have a free moment. These people are my new crew. My last crew. Poor Bo Jiden, our dear friend. Well, not quite sure what happened to them. They disappeared very suddenly. I sent them on a job. It's been very difficult to find decent help in the meantime. I'm sure you're well aware. And she nods and she says, well, to the rest of you, I'm Rita Talon, one of the ruling figures here in Brute Town. Specifically, I reign over here in Burley. Burley's the business center, and I like to think of myself as something of a businesswoman.
Do you? You seem
Has
like
Garth let you in on the particular business he and I had?
I just look at Garth. No.
Well,
No, he has not.
I'm afraid you're about to be very unhappy with our pachydermian friend here. You see, Garth promised me around 15,000 gold pieces for some information I have.
That's a rather sizable amount.
Well, the thing that he's looking for is a rather pricey item, and it wasn't easy to acquire this information.
Okay.
But, that being said, Garth, it just so happens, yes, I am in a sticky pickle, as it were, and I might be willing to negotiate.
That's very, very good to hear. I'm glad to see we're on the same track. Then, could you provide some additional details if you don't mind?
Well, Garth looks at the rest of you, nods and says, well, what I had hired Miss Rita Talon here for, particularly because of the allies that Brute Town finds itself in here on the planet, I had requested she find out some information about the Moon of Gith, and whether this astral atlas we were looking for happened to be on that moon. And then, once she'd acquired this information, unfortunately she sought to extort me for quite the princely sum, as it were. He kind of chuckles to himself, and you can see she smiles with her eyes. And she says, "It's not extortion, if what you're looking for is so expensive. I'm guessing that you guys don't know exactly what an astral atlas is or does. And why Garth would be willing to promise 5 times what he owns to me.
It's a lot.
Oh, it's worth a lot. Now, you see, astral atlases are unique. They're a kind of map of the current astral sea. It always stays updated, letting you a lot more easily find wherever you want to go, wherever you want to go to, much more rapidly.
Is that really worth 15 grand?
It's worth a lot more than 15 grand.
Wow, that's a bargain.
See, I didn't actually acquire the atlas. I know where it's at.
She only acquired the information about it.
Oh no, it's a fetch quest.
Well, if you know where it's at, why haven't you gotten it?
That's for me to know, and you'd find out when you pay me.
Oh, it's gonna be somewhere shitty.
She's just looking from each of you and says, "But as it would happen, I have a particular problem I need to sort out. You see, a friend of mine was supposed to send me some supplies that I was going to sell to another friend at quite the significant profit. Money changed hands, but my supplies never manifested. And unfortunately for me, my friend seems to think that he's already sent them."
Sounds like you need new
Yeah.
friends.
Do tell, could you elaborate on how we're supposed to help?
Well, my friend Sinky Rock Boot had acquired a significant amount of gunpowder and shells, lead, steel, and this strange metal called tungsten that another friend of mine was going to buy off of. Now, I gave Sinky the money. Sinky has never cheated me as long as I've known him. But unfortunately, it seems like the person he hired to deliver it to me cheated us both. You see, they escaped away with my gold and his weapons. Now, I don't care about the gold all that much. If he still has it, and you find this man, you can take that money. I don't care about it. But I need those weapons.
But what about the Atlas?
Well, if you can get me those weapons, I'll tell you where it's at pro bono. That's how badly I need them.
I'm not interested in doing that kind of service with you.
Well, I totally am.
Pro bono? You're gonna take one for the team, Mr. Oliver Green? Pro bono?
No, she's
You
gonna
are
do it
showing
pro
off every day
bono.
how smart you are there, Dread. Showing off every day.
Well, it seems your elderly friend here is a little wiser to the world than your... She looks at Dread really close, and she's like, "Are you an emo?"
I look away. So you
And I'm
don't...
like, and he's a skeleton.
Holy shit, that's a skeleton!
Why?
I didn't even notice. I thought it was like, wow, you move and talk and everything.
I like to believe
Yeah.
that he has a JPEG picture of a goatee on his face.
Like, you printed one out and just, like, stapled it.
Just glued it right on there.
Yeah.
What a distinguished gentleman.
You guys really are an eclectic group of individuals, huh? Garth, they really do remind me of Bo and his gang.
We made it this far, if that says much.
So you said
I don't know
Sinky...
how far this far is.
You said that Sinky Rock Boots has
That
never...
makes 2 of us.
Sinky Rock Boots has never done you wrong, then.
Never cheated me once.
Damn,
Not when it came to money.
that's a straight up guy.
Not when it came to money, but when it came to other things.
Well, you see, the gun business is kind of a side gig he runs. It's his damn racetrack. Every time I go, somehow my carpet always loses.
Carpet?
It'd be
What?
like
Oh,
that.
you don't know? Sinky Rockboot, he's in Viburi, the kingdom of Viburi. He bought out a small island off the coast in between them and the Duchy of Adelia and opened a carpet racing league there. And I'm not going to lie, people get all kinds of money racing those carpets and betting on them. I wish I had a gig like that here in Brewtown. Unfortunately, Sinky bought all the carpets that were on the market, so racing carpets is not quite as an interesting endeavor here in Brewtown. We have to stick to racing chickens.
You guys raise chickens? That's a great sport.
I know. It's not quite as profitable, not as big of a spectacle as carpet racing, but chicken racing's big here in Brewtown.
Okay,
You
guys,
would
you
raise
might
some
have to.
mammal of sorts. I figured, you raising something of the avian type while being.
That's racist.
Yeah, hold on. Slow down, Oliver.
I mean, don't you find it demeaning that you're racing the chicken?
I mean, they're just animals, right? Says the bird woman, looking directly at you.
Dread finds out about like a new level here, where like everyone calls him racist and stuff like that.
Okay.
No, there are some bird people that eat chickens too. The Arakok are a diverse group of beast people, as it were.
So,
At any rate,
so do the losing chickens get cooked?
yes, always.
Guys, you're going to have to do this one on your own. I have to go into town. My stomach really doesn't feel good.
Well, Burley doesn't have a chicken racing league. Unfortunately, I haven't convinced my sister to close down the one in Gator Rock, but...
Is that where we sent the girl to go do our shopping?
No.
How far is Gator Rock?
It's on the other side of the island.
Fuck this. I hate this place.
Oh yeah. Amaya, dear, didn't you have something you wanted to tell Rita?
Oh, we saw your show!
Oh, you saw the fall of the, fall of Palma Flora. A great piece of work I did there.
Really was a piece of work.
Yep, certainly was.
Dilemma couldn't stop talking about it.
But yeah, it's just, I did a lot of reading about it.
Well, events were dramatized for viewing pleasure.
Oh, okay. So you know.
I mean, I was there.
There was an individual who was left out. Do you understand that?
Oh, you're talking about Umari. Well,
Who's Umari?
Why would you ask that if you didn't know who that is? How would you ask that?
well, see, the thing of it is Umari doesn't really take to coin very well, considering his past. We saw fit to remove his part in the play. All of the actors that would play the parts, some of the proceeds go to the individuals who were inspired to the play. I send a little bit of a stipend to Sinky, and whenever I can find them, also Zatara, Forgebinder, and Ezelred as well.
So what? You're saying that you don't give any of the money to Umari, even though he's left out? Even though you know about
by
his
his
past?
choice, he doesn't want money.
He didn't test well.
There.
So
Fine.
he doesn't want money.
I know, it's just the strangest thing. He didn't want anything to do with money for as long as I knew him.
Right.
Which wasn't very long, mind you, but
I'm studying
from what
her
Stinky
like
tells
tree
me, he's still the
lines
same
in my
way.
head.
That is very strange. But I wish that story was told. He's, I don't know. To others, he's legendary. But
others like
I don't know. It seems like Mr. DeLumbo's a great big fan. I'll tell you what, he's
I didn't even know.
got that first generation merchandise T-shirt. I've seen it in his wardrobe.
Since when do vampires fangirl out about people?
I'm not. I'm saying Mr. DeLumbo has a fan T-shirt.
is it because Umari had the big tusks?
What?
It
Oh,
yeah.
Reminds
Is
you
it
of
because
a
he
thing?
had the big tusks?
But no, I don't
Yeah,
know.
like if he's a vampire, like
Oh.
vampires like Umari because he's got the big teeth. Is that a thing?
You'd have to ask an actual vampire.
that's speciesist.
It's a canine
Yeah.
fetish.
I
Yeah,
like
this guy.
I like the
vampire
line you're
fight.
going on though.
Think everything you think that's cool of a vampire and like just dumb it down.
Damn. Well, no, I'm
What
not
are
even
we
there, and
talking about? Do you guys have a
So-
vampire and a skeleton?
I felt that in my dreams.
Joke's on you, the vampire is the skeleton.
You're a vampire skeleton?
You're a vampire
No.
skeleton?
She breaks out a book and quill and is like, "How did you become a vampire? I need to know. I will buy this information and write a brand new play. You have to tell me."
No, he's a liar.
She felt.
He's a lying vampire skeleton. It
Yeah,
all started
yeah.
with that damn smile.
Oh no.
Dude, it seems like you have good contact if you're able to send the gold from the proceedings to everybody else. Do you know where that Umari landed? Do you know where he went?
He's somewhere around where Sinky's racetrack is. Apparently, he has his own small farm. He communes with nature. He found himself, I guess. I don't know.
Like a monk? Like he's like in a Zen state?
Yeah, like he's at one with nature. He farms. Occasionally, he has to go kick some people out of the racetrack for Sinky, but Sinky doesn't really pay him to do it. It's more like he just likes a fight now and then.
Hold on. Does he live outside of the city?
Yeah.
And he doesn't like people coming onto his area?
I don't know about that. I haven't gone to visit him.
Guys, I think Caleb is turning Umari into Shrek.
Well, the more you talk about it, the more it gets brought up.
True.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Yeah, I'm expecting him
What
to
are you
own a
doing on
swamp.
my farm?
What are you doing in Umari's?
It's more.
Hold on, I gotta
less
write
what I'm
something
getting
down
at.
now.
No!
And it's becoming canon.
Yep.
Is it because he's green?
Keep asking questions.
Because you keep asking these weird questions,
Does
Alex.
he have
That's on
does he
you.
have- Does he have a donkey?
It's like I didn't have to make this part of the campaign, but since the player asked, I'll build it.
I'm glad I can add so much. Yeah.
Like, well, his wife's polymorph into an ogre first, then human, then back to an ogre.
Okay. So, anyways, let's go get the weapons to retrieve for you. I think that's something we can do. I understand that it's if you don't want to go there, then it's got to be a shithole, and that's why you're going to send us.
It's more like I have things to run here in Burley, trade to conduct for the nation. While I need these weapons, It's more of a personal deal I'm trying to exact to get new friends and new places.
Well, this sounds like a grand endeavor. I am totally on board. The question, though, is how do we get started?
Well, like I said, Sinky is in Burberry, pretty much other side of the world from us, but for you spelljammers that Garth employs, that's not too far of a romp. Couple hours away. Go find out from Sinky where his dead drop to his shipper was supposed to be. Can't be too far away from where he's at, considering Sinky doesn't like the water. And then do your investigating. Figure out where they took my guns.
Very good. I think that's what we will definitely bring these to you as quickly as we can. Hold on. What are we bringing again?
Weapons of mass destruction.
Weapons. Yes, weapons. Yes, we'll get the weapons.
She jots down a list of the things that she needs. What she had ordered, at least.
Okay.
Okay, it is this channel.
Well, this has been rather enlightening of a journey.
Why is Google Docs not letting me copy and paste stuff all of a sudden?
Reasons.
And then I'm gonna go down to Ellerina and I'm gonna whisper in her ear. I'm gonna say, do you think you might be able to try and do your mind thingy?
Oh my god.
Whenever I give you the cue. And I'm whispering to our good friend Reed over there.
How are we supposed to collect that?
Or did you post something?
Yeah, I posted. It's a lot.
25 tons of gunpowder?
It's probably all in some kind of crate
Portable
or
hole.
something.
Just
Who
one
knows?
portable hole.
But Steven, did you hear what I said to you? I asked, do you think you might be able to do that little mind thingy to good
Oh
friend
no,
Reed?
Ellerina's passed the hell out in the spinner.
Not there.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I thought you had gone along with them.
Oh no, she's passed out.
Okay. Never mind then. On that, instead, I will simply say, oh, question. This is out of my own personal curiosity because you seem to be a rather famous individual. Have you ever come across any of those Titans?
I've met with the Titans a couple times. Only 2 of them, but more than one occasion.
And may I ask, what's your thoughts on the 2 you met?
Well, first off, they're terrifying.
Yeah.
Anybody who's that crazy shouldn't be allowed near normal people. Secondly, they come off kind of like combat-obsessed good people. Like,
Yeah,
they
yep.
take care of theirs and their own, but they are always looking for a fight. It is absolutely terrifying.
Yes, if there's a nail there or a hammer, that's for sure.
2-ton hammer.
And who exactly have you met? I've actually come across only 2 myself. I wonder if it's the same.
Well, I've come across Crow, Grimnar of the Titans. She pops out every now and again. and one Taya of the Titans as well.
Taya. Well, I have to say no. I haven't met good Taya, but I did meet a young dwarf, well, a small dwarf individual named Torben. Have you heard of him?
I've heard stories of him. Never met him, though.
Well,
He seems to be in their peacekeeping corps, not part of their trade alliances.
yeah, that's pretty much it. He was able to heal our entire party in like the blink of an eye. It was rather interesting.
From what I've heard, he can bring the dead back to life too. That's a pretty neat feat.
What?
That's kind of scary, also. If you ask me, some
Huh?
people need to stay dead.
How do you do that?
Usually he just like punches their heart. Like I know how to bring people back from the dead if they died really recently. More like CPR than resurrective magic. It's just you restart the heart and everything else kind of follows, and if they survive it, they survive it. This guy can just straight up exhume your body and bring you back to life. We lost Inca once and had to call in a big favor with them. She wasn't in good condition, and he literally just punched her with a fistful of magic and regrew whole arms, leg, all at once.
Ooh,
And what is his name?
Torben.
Torvin. And where does he usually hang out?
Well, he seems to normally hang out wherever the Titans go, fixing up any of the little people and their warriors.
Amalia, do you happen to remember the giant floating castle? He came from that one.
Yeah,
Oh.
that seems to make sense.
Question, and you could stop me if I'm prying too hard, but you and I are both on the same page about those let's just say war-hungry titans. Gunpowder and guns are for them, isn't it?
Unfortunately, I can't disclose the particulars of my feelings, who I'm selling, or why I'm selling it to them. You understand. It's more, I'd prefer you didn't take my sales. And she leans over the desk and she's like, you're pretty crafty for an old man.
I couldn't tell you what gives you that impression because that makes no sense to me.
Dread has shifty eyes.
But alas, we will retrieve said arms for you, and once we return, we can make a proper exchange of information, yes?
Proper exchange, 1-to-1.
Brilliant.
Hopefully, this guy still has the gold he was paid. If you'd like, you can also consider taking that as a reward. Genuinely, I don't care about the money, I just need the supplies.
Well then, I do suggest we make haste, for time is wasted if we don't hurry. That gold that she speaks of may not be there. Any objections?
Garth's kind of taken a backseat in this conversation, and he takes a step forward and he's like, but I could be assured you do have the information. And she nods and she says, I know roughly where it's at, and you're not going to be happy when you find out.
Okay, so don't tell him so he's not happy and just tell us.
Not a chance.
Well, that was the only workaround I had.
Well, go on now. Got plenty of other clients I can meet today. I'd like to take an early lunch.
Hey, by the way, are you glad that we had this conversation today?
Honestly? Yeah. I think I might have found a new emergency runners.
Great.
Keep you in mind.
Your receptionist was subpar.
She was a wall.
Yes.
She became.
Oh, Korea? Yeah, she
something
can
we had to work
be.
She can be really
She's
south.
abrasive sometimes,
She can be really
but
south.
she keeps the riffraff. She keeps the riffraff away from me, and tries to clear up my schedule wherever she can. Gar's like, oh, what? I'm not with riffraff. Lily, Gar. Come on.
No offense, Garth. Yeah, look at this.
I'm just saying, you're calling a gentleman who potentially would have had 15,000 gold pieces worth of coin riffraff. I find that hard to believe. You're just trolling him.
Well, let's
I
call
can tell by your
spade,
silence.
Mister. Mister, and she like motions for you to mention your name.
Right. And I walk out the door.
Very well. Garth, maybe next time try to make sure you have my money first. So, as she kind of escorts you guys out, and you guys walk down the hall, it's maybe been like 20 or 30 minutes. But as you guys get back to the front counter, you can see Korea, and she's got the book closed again. She's fiddling with a slate piece of obsidian. Like the large square piece of obsidian stone. And she goes, oh, there you are. I kind of was hoping you guys had left for the day.
Is Rita still there?
No.
Yes, we are leaving. Thank you.
Well, don't let the door hit you with a good Lord Fletcher.
You know what? I'm going to actually walk right back for a moment.
Oh no. Oh,
Like
no.
you turn around, walk back into the room behind her, and you're like, Rita, wait.
You know, I
Yep.
was gonna leave.
I'm assuming there's a hallway or so before
Yep.
we get to Rita's room. So
Yeah.
I just go around on the other side of the door and disguise self as Rita and come
Okay.
back out.
She's like,
Lord.
oh, hey, bestie. How's it
Uh,
going?
I just want to say you had potentially lost me 15 grand in coin. You know that, right?
No, I don't.
I love your cushy job. It's so nice. I wish you could keep it longer, but if you do that again, it's not going to last. And then I just walk back.
That was weird. Sorry. Oh, it's just kind of bad. I'm gonna have to go get more healing buns. Oh, should get diet healing buns, so it's just kind of not as active as she used to be.
Did you say
If I get diet healing buns, if she's gonna be mad because I'm gonna make it sound like she's fat. Oh shit.
When I come back,
She's just
it's all
like
evergreen.
talking to herself like that.
Yeah. Let's go.
okay?
Garth's like, how did you get rid of that fast? Holy shit.
And I just
Well, at any
pretend
rate-
it never happened.
As you guys walk out, at any rate, we're going to go get lunch, or we're going to get right on this. I doubt Regan's back just yet.
Well, I do suppose a short rest would be called for if we need to. I have some stuff I could work on in the meantime.
Oh, very well. Back to the ship then.
Until she returns.
Very well, fellas. Let's go.
Any objections?
I'm down.
Okay.
I'm just also wondering if our runner for our supplies have gotten back by any chance.
That's literally what we're saying.
Yeah, probably no. Just
Okay. I'm down.
And then I'm just gonna spend my downtime working on my item.
okay.
I'm going to spend my time helping Oliver Green with his item to speed it up.
Ooh, he is a bard.
I
You
spend
bet.
my time sleeping.
Can I do such thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Technically,
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
can.
It cuts the amount of time in half, or contributes twice as much time.
Perfect. There you go.
I do appreciate the effort, Brad.
Not really helping you. He's
You're-
looking at your mustache, see if it comes off or not.
You're welcome. I already know it comes off. You're welcome. I'm
You
wondering.
can understand. I will return the favor.
Very good. You seem to give lots of favors as is. I feel very inspired when I am around you. That is a gift all on its own. What exactly are we trying to collaborate here on? What is this?
You see, I'm going to turn this instrument into something more special than meets the eye. Yes, it's going to be. Oh, it's going to be fascinating, and just enough time. Here, you just take this string, and if you could just enchant it with these, and just go on to like this
Yep.
way of how to make the item.
Yep.
This is going to be great. You might even want one yourself. I mean, I don't know. You don't really play music too much as I do, but still.
Ellerina.
I play music.
Hmm?
While you're in the car with Tali, Vexa, Regan, and no, I'm sorry, it's you, Tali, Regan, and Vexa. While you guys are out and about, are you just sleeping, napping off?
Yeah, I'm dozing in and out of continent, but.
You guys are whipping through the jungle as fast as this spinner can go with these supplies. Regan stops off in a nearby city and chats up some people. Like, you're kind of fading in and out of consciousness, so you don't catch the entire conversation, but like something. Hey, do you have any cannonballs? Something. We'll take six pounds of that. Something. Cerebral spinal fluid. No, I don't know what that is. It's just on my list, okay?
No, it's just my eyes opens up like, wait, what?
Like, your eyes open, and you guys are, like, actively driving down the road, and, it's not Regan that's doing the driving. It's Tully.
Oh.
And despite Tali being short, she's a little taller than you. She's moving this thing fast as fuck, boy. It's top speed, weaving out in between trees and stuff. And you notice you guys are more or less on your way back to the ship, stocked up on all kinds of supplies. You see crates of gunpowder, a couple crates of cannonballs. An entire whole slaughtered lamb.
God damn. I got all that for 30 gold.
30 gold? Yeah.
30 gold worth of supplies.
30 gold worth of food is like a shit ton of food.
I would say 30 gold is not like $30. Like,
Yeah, that's like $300.
That's a whole animal, though. That's a
And
deal.
also, in a time when sheep are probably like a commodity that you can probably get.
Pretty cheap.
Yeah, exactly.
Money.
But he got his rations.
And they've brought this
And-
to us?
Amelia,
Yeah.
can you please drive be a little bit more careful? Don't
And
touch
Tali's
my
just like,
goddamn
what do you mean
spinner."
careful? She's like drifting across and around stuff. She's like, what do you mean careful? Go at top speed.
Screaming skeleton.
Oh,
Okay.
you're not there.
Oh,
You don't get to be in both places, Will.
Fine.
Yeah, you're not that kind of skeleton.
He's just
Are
screaming
you
in a
sure
different
my
place.
hand isn't there.
Why can't you
Are you
just
sure
scream
my
in a,
hand isn't there?
Why can't you just scream in a different place?
Why can't you scream at a different place?
But at any rate, you guys are just screaming along as fast as this spinner can actually drive. And you kind of notice, like, she's a better driver than you are. She's pulling off maneuvers and turns you couldn't dream of.
Yeah, right.
Damn.
But she's doing it, like, pretty well.
It's only because she's just a little bit taller than me. That's why she could do that. Or
Wish
just a
it
little
was-
bit taller, I could do it too.
She's just like, nah, I'm a Reef native. I've been doing this my whole life.
Screw you,
Man,
shut
look-
up. Nobody's talking to you. Stick it outside right now, let's go.
I wish I was taller. I wish I was a baller. No?
Maybe sleep.
Okay.
And I go back to sleep. Pissed off.
You go back to sleep mad.
Yeah.
You wake up a couple hours later, back at the ship. Regan and them have finally arrived back to you guys with just... The spinner is overflowing with supplies. And she's like, now, don't get mad. I kind of went overboard. Lot.
Wasted all that money.
But I did get everything you guys had on your list except that cerebrospinal whatever's.
Yeah, who's ordering that?
I am.
Why?
Of all the things that is the hardest for me to also obtain, this would have been it.
Well, I don't know what you need it for, but
Don't get
we
near
did
me.
stop by a butcher. We got you some blood. Relatively fresh. She
From-
like hands you like a gallon jug,
I'm gonna dip
glass
my
jug.
I'm gonna dip my finger in it and taste it and just try to detect what kind of creature it's from.
It's sheep blood.
I mean,
You got to me cheap shit.
Specifically, it's the lamb
Yeah.
blood
Yeah.
from
It's-
the animal.
Crap blood.
the fact that that's still. That's extremely fresh. You realize that. What are you going to do with that?
I have no idea what he's gonna do with it, but it can't be good. At any rate,
You did get it for him, though. And this is amazing.
that he also wanted fresh meat, and well, this lamb, pretty nice.
You don't
Dang.
still have the head and spine by chance, do you?
No, it's been butchered completely.
Thank you.
Oh,
And I'm gonna
fucking A.
take it and drag it through the ship to my quarters.
And by your quarters, you mean the ceiling?
It like I forgot to ask for a hook. God damn it. I need
But at any rate, all the stuff you had requested, Ron, she went ahead and got you that at same price.
Perfect.
my bad. You're right. It's going on the ceiling, but I'm gonna tie it with rope.
Okay.
So the raccoons don't get it.
So nobody gets it.
Wingdings, she also presents you with a another few magazines of ammo for your standard rifle.
Yeah, buddy, how much?
Hold on, how much are firearm bullets? I didn't look at that.
More than you got.
I should hope not.
3
Yeah,
GP per 20.
Netflix keeps crashing.
Yeah. That's because so many people are tuned in.
But yeah, it's 3 GP per 20. She got you 60, so total of 9 GP.
You can't handle the fight.
She also got you guys for your spinner's cannon. She also got you guys 15 shots worth of cannon ammunition.
Nice. Make those shots
And-
count.
Make them count. as well as a mount it onto the spell or to the spinner.
Woohoo.
Ballerina, you have a very weird smile
Mhm.
right now.
So this is going to permanently reduce. It's not installed yet. If you do, it's going to permanently reduce the carry weight of the spelljammer by the cannon's weight of 125 pounds.
Baby, I'm doing that right now.
So that'd be like one less person per carry.
One less
capacity if
person
we
per
did it?
carry.
Hey, Talia, wanna help me put this up?
Well, that just
And
sounds
Tyler's like, hell yeah!
like Ballerina.
Go!
Stay back. I'm just kidding.
Be out. Then I come back in the room and get some food, then leave.
But yeah,
Good Avendira, we have acquired some information from Rita. She suggested that she would provide us the location and whereabouts of the item we wish to procure if we retrieve some goods that she's been missing. And I just provide her a list. It's like, apparently, these have been gone missing, and we are tasked to retrieve them.
she's looking at the list of stuff and roughly the size and weight. She's like, this is, I mean, it's not a lot of stuff, but that much gunpowder, that much gunpowder's not for those cannons and guns. They wouldn't use 25 tons of it. That's like 25 barrels.
Is that like
Mhm.
going to warfare?
And that's like big bombs. Or
I can only begin to question it without having any forethought as to what it's for. Alas, it's all the same. We get it
I've got
for the info.
criminal contacts we could get put into try and find some of this stuff, but I don't know if I could get all of it. That's a lot of gunpowder.
All I have to say, hopefully, it's all in one spot. There's a shipment that's gone missing that had everything.
Gee. Well, I mean, I could understand why somebody would take a look at this list and go, maybe I should steal it and resell it. This is 25 tons of gunpowder is a lot of money.
Question: are you familiar with one Sneaky Rock?
Oh, Stinky Rockboot, yeah, he's one of the heroes of Palm and Flora.
Do you know where he resides?
Yeah, actually, I actually do. He's one of the criminal contacts I'd been trying to. I wouldn't say bribe, but get favors from. He's over in Battleton in Berberia. He's like directly south of the Burporian League. Like, I don't know. My Spelljam about 4 hours away.
Well, the Arakakra Rita did task us with talking with him first. Apparently, he may have some information as to where the shipment has disappeared off to. His contact, which was the one who was supposed to deliver it, well, ran off with it.
Yeah. This sounds like the guy they were paying to deliver it took the money and ran.
Yes,
That
with
is a
both
risk
the
in the
goods
industry.
and the cash. So, we were also advised, should we locate the cash, Rita already found that she paid for the goods with it, so it's already spent on her mind. We can keep it. That's the best part about this deal.
That's probably going to be a sizable chunk of change, too.
One can wonder, one can hope, but until we get there, we don't know how much is left.
Yeah. Somebody who steals that much money and stuff from sinking rock boots of all people? Yeah,
The carpet.
not
man.
exactly the smartest guy.
I have to say, with the influence that everyone involved is with this mission, I think we're going to carve our names into that of fame and stardom. And I hope you're in for the ride.
Always. She kind of punches Amalia in the shoulder, like in one of your shoulder plates, and is like, here to back up some of my best friends, right? Well,
Right.
thought so. Anyway,
Molly just doesn't know.
Amalia, just dead silent. Well, anyway.
Did she pass
I'm
out?
so happy.
Oh.
Well, anyway, as for what's going on in out here in the ship, seems like Serafina got in contact with one of her contacts and found out where the ships that attacked Roxbury came from.
Oh, do
Like,
tell.
specifically where.
Ah.
Maybe after we get done with this stuff for Rita, go pay them a little visit, see if we can't get some get back.
Are you suggesting a fight?
Bring the fight to them.
Maybe not. I mean, could always just steal a bunch of their stuff. That was my plan.
I do like your spirit. Well, either way, I do believe it takes steps that we're not taking at the moment. Let's continue on.
So Garth gets a hold of Regan and lets her know what the plan is. Regan grabs Talia and Riven, lets them know roughly where you guys are going to be headed. And the rest of the time, Vexa and Tali are loading on some of this ammunition, prepping to get the spinner remounted to the rear of the Spelljammer. It's kind of like hanging off the back of the boat like a how do I explain it? It's like hanging off the back of the boat like a life ship, like a lifeboat.
Okay. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But they're working on getting that done. You guys probably have about 2 hours before the ship leaves.
Well, I appreciate the assistance, young Red, while creating this. And I'm essentially, if you don't know it, I'm creating a citra or whatever it's
Of the
called.
bards.
Yeah, it's like a kind of like a guitar-looking thing, like a little ukulele, practically.
I like the idea of it being a ukulele.
Maybe. I appreciate the assistance. Like I said, I will definitely return the favor. Have you put any thought into anything yourself? Dread?
About what?
Making it-
I'm trying to hook my goat up.
I just look around. I just look around.
Oh no.
Is that how it feels? I'm so sorry.
About
So
what?
sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Exactly. Is anytime I'm making this instrument with your help, is there anything that you would want me to help you make?
Yeah. The legs on this thing won't cooperate. Could you come up here and help me?
What am I looking at?
You're looking at a slaughtered sheep, a lamb.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. How am I supposed to help?
Get the Lumbo's ladder.
Continue with the purpose before I take the journey.
What is that? You know what? Don't worry about it. Whatever you were doing before, just go do that.
Okay.
I'm
well,
gonna
I
keep
continue
stringing
working
this
on
thing
my
up.
So you guys do your work. What is Amalia doing? What are the rest of you guys doing?
That was madness.
Amalia's gonna work on crafting a shield.
Any in particular shield?
Shield.
She so I was trying to find okay, so either a shield or is there like I know there's a ring of spell storing, but is there an item that would like store psychic energy?
You're trying to create something to help Dread?
Yeah, give him like a juice box.
Unfortunately, that would be a homebrew crafted item, and that's completely up between you and the
It would be the
DM.
Wakanda armor.
It
Black
depends on
Panther.
how you
Yeah.
like how you want to make it. Like a little flask that stores some of your excess feelings, and you guys expend a hit dice to fill it.
Yeah.
So that would he'd be able to like quell his psychic urges from that.
Yeah. Like before before a long rest or something, I can just like put some of that in there and then it would store it and then like the long rest would bring me back up, but just like something to as an in case of emergencies thing to top him off.
Nah. Well, usually I can get it. It's just last time we didn't fight anyone. We kind of skated around a lot of stuff for info.
Yeah.
So, which is totally fine.
Yeah. But what would something like that I guess how long would something like that?
Because it's such a niche item, I'm gonna call it an uncommon magical item, which would
Okay.
be 10 days, 200 GP.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
But I'm gonna say with your ability to heal, you have some rough kind of maybe more rudimentary knowledge of physiology to be able to make a device that would store the emotions of someone, the psychic energies that
Okay.
some have.
She does also have she has Tinker's tools and not advantage proficiency in Tinker's tools if that helps at all.
That would help. I'll let you decide like what kind of little device, what kind of little item you want to make him, like a pocket watch or
Capri
even
Sun.
more. It's like little chattering vampire teeth.
Capri Sun. Capri Sun.
Free Sun, yeah. I think a little snack pack.
A refilling snack pack. Like it's like
Yeah.
a Sun that every time you spend a hit die, it just goes.
Yeah. Like one of those pouches that little kids get now.
Oh,
You know,
a puree
of all the-
pouch.
of all the
Yeah.
characters that can make it though, she's the only one that actually, like, firsthand felt the procedure to know what it was.
Mhm. Exactly.
That boy's missing a bunch of vitamin C. Let me help.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He can't have oranges anymore. He's suffering. Gonna try to figure out how to make it not taste like
So I asked what the emotion you were feeling was, so I could try
Yeah.
and describe like how it tasted, and like
Mhm.
confusion to me would be like hard seltzer water, just
Yeah, it's awful.
like unflavored static.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll like, as she's crafting it, she'll occasionally talk to Dread and be like, "So, describe to me your best meals that you've." And like, what led up to that?
All right, well it's gonna take 10 days to make, but you guys can make progress. 8 hours every long rest.
This
So-
is
Perfect.
Takes a long rest to actually make progress.
this is the
Perfect.
question you really wish to ask me. because I've got a few, but there's definitely a couple standouts.
Yeah. You guys are flying along through the sky, getting ready to breach atmosphere and then re-loop around. I've got to tab out of... Is it going to let me do it? It's not letting me do what I want to do.
Boo.
Typically how it works.
Racist.
Boo,
No,
you whore.
it's just- I don't have these files set up to pull up the town maps the way I wanted to.
Hmm.
So I have to go about it a back way, like opening the web page and just going there. Is that Will?
What?
Fall asleep again.
That sounded like well.
Definitely was Will's mic, but
For sure.
that was like a snore. Sounded like one.
Yep.
Good sound of
Sounded like
snore.
a snore. My homie.
Oh, that's
He
it.
is,
Yeah.
he is absolutely asleep.
Perhaps then this was where we should call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where we'll call it.
It's a
I'll
good
say,
stopping point.
Yeah.
let me grab this map real quick to give you guys an idea of where you guys are headed.
If you'd like, you could still introduce it all.
Yeah.
Bro, they're stealing your mofongo.
So fucking funny.
It really is. It's so funny to me.
They're drinking your coquito. Wake up.
I just
Ah,
like.
shit.
I'd like to.
Coquito.
I'd like to think that
There he
a
is.
skeleton doesn't have lungs but can still snore.
Who's snoring? You're snoring. Your face is not.
Will, I swear to God, please watch the video. Let's watch the stream.
No, I'm gonna make this one be Skeleman. He's got to do the recap just so he has to watch that because it was so
Yes.
funny.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I can make a little splice of it if you want, and make it into a ringtone.
That would be funny. But yeah, that is Bottleton. So as you guys descend to the town of Bottleton, you can see, like, just outside of town, there's this massive ovular track that sits on the outskirts of town. Like, as you guys are descending and getting closer and things come closer into view, you can see that, like, all of a sudden, these really fast square shapes take off from, like a portion of the inside and begin racing around the track, and you can hear the absolute cheers of people as one of them crosses the finish line. You guys are now in Bottleton, the racetrack capital of this world.
Woo! We made it.
Well, let's go see some.
But we're not
beauties.
in. Fuck, what was it called? We're not in Gator Rock though, where the chickens get raised.
No,
No.
And this place.
no,
is
this is Sinky's
On
town.
the other side of the island, yeah.
This has a big ass racetrack. This is the one that we were racing. Wait, what was it again?
Carpets.
Carpets. Carpets, yes.
Yeah, they're racing flying carpets.
We can bet on the carpets.
There goes
Wait,
a fucking fight.
We can bet on carpets.
Oh my god. Sinky's gonna be here.
Yeah.
And that also means Umwari's out in the swamp somewhere.
Yeah.
It's all
But
coming,
yeah, guys, session out of 10.
Oh, I had a lot of fun.
it's all coming together.
Definitely.
Me gustó mucho.
Okay.
Another great session. Well done,
Fight
Caleb.
time.
Yeah,
Fight,
you get
fight,
on Netflix.
fight.
Mine's running.
And unfortunately, I gave you another person to imitate. And now I
Rita?
have to go back. Yeah.
I swear I would never do it. Ever. Never once. Couldn't happen.
Fake news.
I'm writing down a list of everybody you actually imitate. And I have a feeling it's gonna be paragraphs long before I'm done with it.
What do you mean everybody he imitates?
Everybody he uses disguise self to turn into.
Oh.
Even on us. Dun, dun, dun.
It's like so far he's done it to.
I'm a skeleton. Like, what? Still the same.
It would work.
mustache.
Same mustache. It's always the same.